Well, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and it's time to start thinking about how you celebrate this love-filled occasion.
That's right. For some, this holiday might just be another Wednesday. That's kind of sad. But others may be looking for the chance to spread the love with their partners, friends, and families. So what better way to celebrate than with a Valentine-themed board and some flowers?
That's right. Whether you're hosting a party or planning a date night, we got you. And we have Kim Campbell and Griffin Nelson joining us in the Mixed Studio. Hi, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
So good to have you back. Can't you see how pretty this is?
Yes,
Okay,
very
so
colorful.
they always bring their best. So, Kim, let's start with you. I've learned from you that we should always start a board with cheese.
Yes.
But today we are also talking about pairings, right?
We are. We are talking about pairings. So in our family, we have people who love chocolate and people who don't love chocolate. So I'm pairing something sweet. This is super easy. Nutella, heavy whipping cream. Only two things. So easy. She introduced me to it, so blame it all on her. And this is, again, two ingredients. It's cream cheese and marshmallow fluff, which you always enjoyed with banana peanut butter sandwiches growing up. But pairings, we're going to talk about two pairings. This is orange dark chocolate with extra sharp cheddar. So those two go well together. And then you have a soft creamy brie with dark chocolate sea salt caramel. So you can bring in the cheese with the chocolate and the marshmallows and the pound cake and the cookies and the raspberries.
And the chocolate you have is dark chocolate.
Yes, but mostly dark chocolates go well with cheese because you have the bitterness with the creamy, but every pairing is different. So those are the two I chose for this board.
Wow. And you said one of these cheese.
So this is extra sharp white cheddar with dark chocolate orange because it has that fruity in it. And then the sea salt caramel is more earthy and it goes with the brie.
Do you eat them like simultaneously?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I tell my husband who's watching just to stuff the whole thing in his mouth.
And we're going to try it in a second, but what do you have here too?
Okay, easy. I'm a girl from the 80s. I was born in the late 70s, so I'm a little older, but clearly Canadian was drink of choice in high school. They have come back. So this is simple. It's a great mocktail. You can add any alcohol that you want to it, vodka, rum, gin, anything. But if you're trying to keep with your January, no alcohol January, dry January, there we go. You can do country raspberries, ice. Simple, bubbly, it's fun.
Very bubbly.
Try that
and you can make it pretty too, which is, it's always about pretty.
Yeah, it's all about the details, right? And I love that.
And it's bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, like, crisp taste.
It is. To go with the dark chocolate as well.
Okay.
Happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, this is delicious.
It is.
Okay. All right, Griffin.
Okay.
We're going to try in a second, but let's move on to you because this is one of the busiest times of the year for floral shops.
Yes.
And we ended up not having what we want.
Right.
So I love that you always bring us some solutions, sometimes from the backyard, but this time of the year is not that good. So you said we can actually find stuff from the grocery store, right?
Yes, even if I am not a red rose person, it's just not my thing, not knocking it. It's not my color profile. So I like a little bit softer colors, a little bit more pinks and purples and whites. And I find the weather in February just really depressing. So I like to find something that's a little bit more springy. Something like this is stock and this eucalyptus are things that you can find in the grocery store, Publix, Kroger, Costco, that kind of thing. And I wanted to show y'all how to make an easy grid. So if you're making your own arrangement at home, how to make it a little bit easier on yourself. So we have some clear tape here. You can get it at a craft store. In a pinch, you probably could use packing tape if that's what you have at home. And you are just going to take 2 to 3 pieces across the top, going in one direction, and then 2 to 3 pieces going in the other direction. And if you're really nervous about it, see if I can find the end of this tape here. If you're really nervous about making it work, you can take a piece of tape all the way around the outside just to make sure that tape doesn't go anywhere. And
it's not double-sided tape.
It's not double-sided tape, it's just regular tape. And then you have like a grid pattern to sort of stick your flowers in. It's the same thing I did with this. I started with those 2 hydrangeas, which you can also get at the grocery store. Some of these mums you can get lots of different colored mums at the grocery store, even at Valentine's Day. They don't always have to be red or pink. If that's your thing, great. I don't think you need a holiday to enjoy flowers. So you can do this for yourself, even if you're celebrating by yourself, or give it to a friend. Whether
She brings me flowers all the time.
I do bring you flowers all the time.
nice.
So yeah, that's just an easy grid system so you can create your own arrangement at home.
Okay, and how much water do you need?
I would just fill it up most of the way. And honestly, if you change the water out occasionally, it will last even longer.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about people like when they get flowers or like usually a bouquet of flowers, they'll cut the stems off at the tip?
Yes.
What's the deal with that?
So think of if you cut yourself,
Right.
your skin wants to like scab and then scar. So when you cut a flower, it's essentially like sort of cutting your skin. So initially it will start soaking up whatever's on the outside. And in this case, it's water. We want it to do that. But then eventually it will sort of scab over and scar and it can't drink the water anymore. So giving it a nice little trim will allow it to drink up that water again.
Got you.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, I
I
learned
love
that
the
when I was a kid.
illustration. Yeah, very
Yeah,
simple.
good job.
Okay. All right, Miguel, should we try it now?
It is time.
So, do you want to do the brie or the sharp cheddar?
Disclaimer,
First.
I've never tried this before.
Okay.
So, hey, we are
Go
doing
for
this
it.
together.
If
I
all
say-
else fails, just eat some Nutella mousse and it makes,
Okay, it makes it a lot better.
everything.
Okay, well, we're going sharp cheddar and orange dark chocolate first.
That's a great pairing.
The fruit.
It's not bad. Yeah, I'm not like, oh my gosh. It's not bad.
I think it's delicious.
It's actually not bad, honestly. I have had brie cheese before, which I know is like creamier.
It is. Has a
Try that
very
now.
mild.
And have some asipal water.
That's not bad. I'll do it again.
Okay, so let's do the brie now.
I'm gonna take a much smaller bite of the brie.
And I would recommend that. Brie can be strong, so smaller bites definitely work.
Ooh.
Got the stringy caramel coming out of that Ghirardelli chocolate.
You can go wrong.
All right, which ones?
Kind
I'm
of
torn. I love both.
I kind of like the sharp better. The sharp and the dark orange, surprisingly.
That's my
But
first.
the
That
brie was
dark
not bad.
orange.
Awesome.
Yes.
Ladies,
Hey.
thank you so much.
You are
Thank you for
very
having
Thank you
us.
so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's been
We'll
fun.
be back after a short break.